Manchester United have hit rock bottom, finishing 15th in the league last season and losing the Europa League final to Spurs. It's looking extremely tough right now for Amorim, but this transfer window, they have signed Matheus Cunha, Mbeumo, and Šeško. Is this the rise and comeback of Manchester United? Well, I am taking over Man United as Ruben Amorim in the 25-26 season with the goal of returning them to being the world's best team. Now, this is the current squad with Ruben Amorim's formation, the squad that finished 15th in the league with the disastrous Onana in goal, who let goal after goal in, making loads of mistakes. And of course, Rasmus Højlund up top, who just couldn't score to save his life. Of course, once we sign the players and keep on adding to this system, I think we're definitely going to see Amorim ball. Of course, the expected players are on the transfer list like Sancho, Antony, and Garnacho, who really has made it clear he wants out of United. And Amorim has told him he'll never play for United again. And loads of realistic signings on this shortlist. 3 players who actually have signed for the club. But before we do that, I will explain the series objectives for this realistic Man United career mode. We have to win the Premier League, the Champions League, the FA Cup, even the Carabao Cup, and maintain a good club atmosphere that really is missing here at United right now. And we can only sign players below the age of 27. If we do all this, we have officially made Manchester United the world's best team once again. We do have Season 1 objectives, but before I show you them, we are going to sign Cunha, pay that 62 million release clause. Just like that, it's official. Matheus Cunha to Manchester United, which of course we all know is old news. He will get number 10, and he fits in easily into this side at one of those number 10 positions. In fact, right now, I'm going to put Bruno into the midfield and bring Amad back in. This is looking a whole lot better. We could even play him at striker, but we are going to sign Šeško, of course. And next up, Bryan Mbeumo. What a signing this is. Same fee as IRL, £71 million. We're going to give him the number 19. And now Amad will drop to the bench because he is in the starting 11. If you guys are hyped for this series, smash a like, subscribe if you're new. One Cam is a playmaker, the other a shadow striker. So let me know in the comments, would Cunha be better as a shadow striker or Mbeumo? Either one would be good. And once again, Mbeumo could even play striker. I am a little bit concerned about playing Bruno in this midfield. His positional sense for this position is a little crazy. With Cunha and Mbeumo, how do we actually get him at 10? Of course, there are rooms of Belieber coming to United. Would be an expensive deal to get him out of Brighton. Probably around 80 million, maybe even more. There's Humland, however you say his name, at Sporting. Of course, played under Ruben Amorim. But of course, United's most important signing, the position they need most, is striker, and Benjamin Šeško has decided to choose Manchester United over Newcastle, despite United not being in the Champions League and taking lower wages. Now, this, of course, was Arteta's man, his priority, but Arsenal ended up going for Gyökeres. Šeško to United is done. Here we go, 65 million. And boom, now look at that side with Cunha, Šeško, and Mbeumo. We have a pretty solid defense. That wasn't actually the problem last season, but surely there's going to be so many goals now. Which brings us to the Season 1 objectives. We have to get top 7, reach a final of a cup competition, could be the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, they are literally the only cup competitions we are in, and score 18 goals with new striker Benjamin Šeško. Look, with all these players behind him, I think he's going to score more, but if he doesn't score 18, then our budget will get slashed next season because the board have put a lot of trust in Amorim here. This is a lot of money spent. We of course still have this goalkeeper situation, but we can't sell him because he doesn't want to leave. So it makes me think, if we were to go out and sign a brand new goalkeeper like Lamens, we bring him in, we put him in goal, maybe Onana would say, fine, I'm gonna leave. But there are transfer rumors and links to Donnarumma. Yes, the recent Champions League winner, probably the best goalkeeper in the world, moving away from PSG. How on earth are we going to get him? If it's a loan deal, okay, that makes sense. But we don't have 100 million to spend on a goalkeeper. Even Lamens would cost around 40 million. That's pretty expensive. We have just under 80 million, so we need to be wise with this budget. Sancho looks difficult to sell. Malacia, who's interested in him? Binder, we're not going to get a whole lot for him. Antony, probably around 20 million. And the same for Garnacho. And Garnacho literally only wants to leave to Chelsea. Okay, you guys won't believe this. Check out what Garnacho has posted on Instagram. A picture of him in a Chelsea shirt. So Ruben pulls him into his office and says, Garnacho, what the heck are you doing? You are a Manchester United player and you're putting putting a Chelsea shirt on? Garnacho replies, I hate this club. I want to get out. I hate the fans, and I never want to play here again. Ruben responds saying, Garnacho, you certainly will never wear a Man United shirt ever again. Look, he's a good young player who scored that amazing overhead kick, but he has no discipline, just gets the ball and shoots from anywhere. Any offer we get for him, I'm just going to accept, and hopefully he agrees the terms. To highlight a few young players, by the way, we've got Obi, who is an up-and-coming striker at 17. He looks like he has some really good potential. Same as Heaven, he's a center-back at 18, and we have Amas, who can play that left wing-back. Diego Leon, a new signing. He is in the side already, 18. Very exciting. And Dorgo, who actually starts this spot, despite being 74 overall, but I want him to be in this position this whole series. Mazawi is on the right-hand side, and we do have Delo who can play there. But my biggest concern right now is the goalkeeper. I do not want Onana in this spot. Leverkusen come in for Anthony. To be fair, that's a pretty good offer. We'll say yes. One of Ten Hag signings, which was very disappointing. It's Malisser. He has moved to Burnley for 8 million. And there goes Anthony for 26. Again, I thought it would be hard to get rid of this goalkeeper, but we have a deal. He's going to Germany, Cologne for 9.4. Arsenal come in for Garnacho. This is actually quite a good deal. 31 million as well. But he tells Ruben Amorim he is not interested about staying in the Premier League. And look, Garnacho did put that Villa shirt on an Instagram post, yes, as well as the Chelsea shirt. So Aston Villa to come in for him, surely he would want to move here. So Garnacho is back in Amorim's office. Alejandro, would you be interested in joining Aston Villa? They've offered 20 million. Ruben, I've told you before, the only club I want is Chelsea right now. We do get an offer from Chelsea, but for the wrong player. It's Sancho, and he's already said he doesn't want to join Chelsea. I would honestly love to get this deal done for Donnarumma, but for that amount of money, it's just silly. We could approach his agent about a loan deal. I mean, that would be interesting. So I'm going to send a text message to Donnarumma's agent, just asking if it'd be available for a loan. Let's see what he gets back to us with. And regarding a midfielder, the board have said we can sign one if we move a current midfield player on. Because we do have Fernandez, Ugarte, we even have Kobe Mainu, Samiro, and Mason Mount, who can't even get on the bench right now. There are some rumors about Rasmus Højlund getting a loan deal, but I honestly think we need a backup striker, so he's going to remain here. Zaski is definitely not a striker. His best position is Cam. I guess we could even play Ahmad on this right mid position if we want to be a little bit more attacking, because obviously defensively he is not strong. I was going to say, if we bring in Belieber, maybe we could sell Casemiro, but he's now retiring at the end of the season. But this really is his last dance, and he could be an important player this year. First game of the season is in 8 days' time, and I really don't feel comfortable with Onana still being in goal. Literally, our only other option is Vitek, this 71 rated keeper. I'm going to start him just to make a point to Onana that we're not going to play him. Unfortunately, Lamens has actually signed for Bournemouth, so he is now in the Premier League and is literally the club we are about to play. Now, Ruben Amorim brings Garnacho to his office and says, you have an offer from Reject FC. Would you be interested in joining? Garnacho replies saying it is pretty close to the start of the season now, so yes, I would want to join. That club, of course, is Newcastle United. I'm sorry, maybe that's a little bit harsh, but 21.9 million, not bad. And I do actually manage to get 23 out of them. Finally, this guy's leaving the club. We cannot let him score against us, by the way, because he's going to be kissing the badge. He's going to be shushing. We need to make sure we smash Newcastle. Last two players to really sell are now Sancho and Onana, but the finances are looking comfortable. 163 million. Our opening game of the Premier League season now against Bournemouth. Is this going to be a different Amorim side now? A side that can actually play football? Of course, Cunha, Shesko, and Buemu. What an exciting attack. Euro, I'm really excited to see how this guy's going to develop. One of the best young centre-backs in the world. Another big year for Dorgo as well. Can he get this ball into the box? That's a pass there for Bruno. So he is getting forward here. Can he pick out a good pass? Oh, it's 1-0. It's Mateus Cunha on his Manchester United debut. Bruno Fernandes in that box-to-box role. I really like that from him there, but that is some horrible defending. That new goalkeeper can do anything. They're in behind with Brooks here. Come on, Delict. Tries to get a tackle in. And what a goal. Bournemouth are back in it with a Brooks goal. He has hit that nicely on that left foot. Okay, maybe we're not fully back right now. I'm honestly going to make him Buemu just a playmaker. I literally didn't see him at all in the first half. Bournemouth are down to 10 men. They have a red card. I didn't even notice. Ball in behind. Come on, goalkeeper. That's a good save. Double save. And that's how the game ends. A 1-1 draw to a 10-man Bournemouth. Oh, wow. Check out this Fabrizio Romano tweet on X. He's saying after Manchester United's 1-1 draw to Bournemouth, in the dressing room, Captain Bruno Fernandes had a fight with Onana, telling him that he needs to get out this club because he is terrible. Okay, guys, that is quite a lot from our captain, especially because we played 72 rated 21-year-old Vitek in goal, just because Onana won't move his ass and get out the club. Look, can Ten Hag at Bayer Leverkusen just come in and buy Onana or something, please? Right now, we really need options for goalkeeper. Lamont has signed for Bournemouth, so we can't do that. But we did inquire about loaning Donnarumma, and they actually responded. His agent said PSG are not fond of the idea right now about loaning Donnarumma, but come closer to the end of the window, that might be their only option. Okay, so we do have a slight hope, guys, of being able to loan Donnarumma, because again, we are not paying 140 million for him. That's not happening. Crystal Palace away from home now, and to be fair, regarding the midfield, I actually quite liked Bruno last game, but if Ugarte or Bruno are out of position, then they just get straight through, and that's what happened with the goal last game. I want to see this attack absolutely cooked today. Here's Mbeumo moving into the box. Shesko, can you pick out a good position across the box, but no one was there. Here's Mbeumo. His ball control is so good. Can we find a ball to Shesko? Yes, we can. That's a great touch. Here he is with the shot. What a save, Dean Henderson. Are you kidding me? Is Bruno with the ball deep? He does normally come deep to get the ball, but now he's just permanently deep in this position, but picks out Mbeumo here. Okay, he's pulled that defender out of his position. Can he get it onto his left foot? His ball control's just too good. It's like Messi. He's kept it for a long time. Here's Shesko! It's 1-0 United. Benjamin Shesko with his first Manchester United goal. Ruben Amorim's side are leading against Palace. That's great from Mbeumo, and that's a really good finish. Oh no, we need to defend now. Saab. Yeah, that's 1-1. Eze. We have a massive defense problem. Amorim's formation and system better be improved next game. I tell you that. Here comes Mbeumo. He's going to lift that over the top for Shesko, who is on side. Here's Mbeumo again. Bruno's in a nice position. Cunha, good touch. The shot, 2-1. Bruno with the assist. Mateus Cunha with his first Man United goal also. Oh, look at Amorim. There's a lot of passion there. I tell you what, last season must have been so frustrating. We'll make a change now. We'll bring on Zertsky. We'll also bring on Ahmad for the right. Bizawi on at the left. And Bruno off for Casemiro. I want more defense here. He's literally just come on. Does he have the pace here to get around the defender? He does. He could seal the deal for United. Amad Diallo, 3-1. 3 points, Manchester United. Surely, this new third gear is actually really nice. Came on in a position where I really didn't have faith he would get a goal, but he's gone and done it. One shout for goalkeeper could actually be Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Sparta are trying to push him out. Genuinely think we could maybe get him for less than 50-40 million. One problem is, though, he is 33 years old. We have to sign players under 27. So that would be the same for David De Gea. I'd love to bring him back. We did just use him in the Villa series, and he was the best goalkeeper I've used in this game. Palace again now in the Carabao Cup, a competition that we do actually need to win in this series. We're going to rotate this side. This is a lot weaker now, but a lot of players like Leon, Evan, Mainu, Ahmad who need game time. Even Rasmus, I really want to see him get like 10 goals this season as a backup. Good play we can bring off the bench so we can develop him. I wonder how much Palace themselves are actually going to rotate. Well, here's Ahmad early on. Can we put that in behind for Højlund? His first chance of this new season, and it's actually scored. Rasmus Højlund makes it 1-0 Manchester United. I'm telling you, the comeback is on, and Ahmad's had a very good start as well to this season. 1 goal, 1 assist. It's Rasmus again. We're going to wait for that run from Zertsky. Zertsky now wide for Leon. Leon now in the box for Højlund. Now we've got Amad Diallo. It's 2-0. We're playing some really good football here. Palace have definitely rotated. This side is nowhere near as strong. Oh, that's a ball in behind. And Kedia, good save, keeper, rebound. That's definitely a penalty. Not great there from Heaven. Luckily, not a red card. Gonna block that rebound, but just completely tripped him. Pen now. Eze is going to the right here. Imagine if he saves it. He has. Maybe this guy could be a solid backup keeper. Oh, that's a horrendous corner. I mean, here we are again with Amad Diallo coming away, and there's literally no one to defend. What a win this could be. Amad Diallo, what a great start to the season he is having. 3-0 United. It's only the first half. Another corner whipped in. Why are they going the same spot each time? Here we are again with Amad Diallo. It's like we're using the same tactics from the Villa series. Composure, finish. Oh my goodness, he's done it again. It's 4-0 Man United, still the first half. Diallo, that's a nice ball played there to Højlund. Fake shot. Oh, it's opened up the chance on his left foot. It's 5-0. What a game here. Rasmus Højlund gets another. It's a beautiful wow work chance created. I think Ahmad just got another assist, by the way. Diallo on the ball here. Honestly, he has wrecked Palace here. Turn them inside out. Tight angle. Hits it. Oh, my goodness. What a goal, Ahmad Diallo. How good is he? 4 goals this game. Rightly so after that game on social media. United fans are hyped about Diallo and hyped about this new United side. Honestly, maybe Diallo should just be getting straight into this side, like on the right-hand side. He does get a +2. Those positions aren't necessarily actually defensive. After 5 goals, 2 assists, he definitely has to start the next game. Marcus Rashford, of course, is at Barcelona. That is a loan deal. We're really going to need an informed player now. We have Liverpool, who are, of course, Premier League champions with players like Wirtz added to the side. Who knows? They may even add Isak. But here's Diallo into the side on the right-hand side. That's the only change we're going to make here. It's at Old Trafford. We have the home advantage here. Here's Cunha early on. Gets that to Šeško. That's a good turn. And a decent effort at goal. I have just noticed they've actually got Vlahovic as their number 9. So they definitely won't be taking Isak from Newcastle. And here he is on the ball. Let's put that out for Mohamed Salah. You need to watch that run from Vlahovic. He's going to get it back to him if you're not careful. Here's Szoboszlai. Vlahovic. Good shot and a good save. Salah in behind for Vlahovic. 1-0 Liverpool. It's onside also. Mo Salah with the assist. It just was a ball that split in between our defense. Here's Szoboszlai. Ball in behind for Salah. Vlahovic gets another. 2-0 Liverpool. Clearly, it's a great signing right now. And clear again, we are a million miles away from Liverpool. Here's Cunha. Look, if we lose, just don't lose 3-0. They have got fresh legs on up top. Ekatike. Oh, it's 3-0. Gakpo. He loves to score against us. Horrible, horrible defending there. It's good build-up play from the champions. Oh, no. It could get worse. Mo Salah makes it 4. Oh, no. Oh, I thought we were back. We're still a million miles away. Come on, we didn't have a run. He's in behind. The goal, surely. There's no way. If their keeper didn't have the game he could, that could have been a 4-4 draw, you know. Going forward, fine. We created so many good opportunities. That keeper was amazing, but defensively, again, there's just something going on with this midfield and defense that just is not working well. But luckily, we can fix that. We have 163 million. We need to sign a new goalkeeper, maybe go for a midfielder. Belieber still at Brighton, but it's deadline day, which means we should be hearing back from Donnarumma's agent whether or not PSG are willing to loan him out. If so, we are definitely going to bite at that. You guys need to get all your suggestions in for episode 2, which will be out tomorrow. Like, subscribe, turn the bell on, and click one of these videos here.